Hello lovely student, welcome to Silence Classes e-learning platform. Today we are going to do chapter number 2 of class 9, that is polynomials. Introduction part is already there in the playlist, you guys can go and check it out. I have also done each and every examples regarding this particular chapter, you guys can go and check it out. Each and every example is also there in the playlist. Okay, now we are going to do the exercise 2.1. The exercise is very simple. If you have watched the introduction video of mine, you can do each and every question by yourself. Okay, if you haven't watched my introduction video, please go and watch it first of all, then pause the video, try to do the questions by yourself. You will able to do each and every question by yourself. I have explained in the introduction part each and everything in the easiest manner possible. Okay, now let's move to the question number 1. Question number 1 is saying which of the following expressions are polynomials. Means we have to find it out which are the polynomials in one variable. Okay, in one variables, and which are not. If you will check it out likewise, you can check it out that the first one is only having x, so you will think that it is a polynomial. You can check it out the second one is also a polynomial because it is only having y. Third one is only having t, and the fourth one is only having y, because in all these questions there are only one variable given to us, but in the last one there are 3 variables, so you can simply say that the fifth one is not a variable, but fifth one is not the polynomial of one variable. So like this, if you will find it out, you have done correctly. But this is not the way to find out which one is polynomials or not. Over here, first of all, we have to find it out whether the given equation is polynomial or not. Okay, so first of all you have to find it out whether in the expression we are working is a polynomial. So what I have told you, the polynomials cannot have the power in minus. Okay, it cannot contain minus power. Okay, and in fraction, power cannot be in the form of fraction. So if these two criterias are not there, then we can say that the given equation is polynomial. Okay, so the first one which is given to us is 4x square minus 3x plus 7. Over here the power is whole number. The power should be in whole number. Okay, power should be in whole number. Okay, if the power is in whole number, we can say it is a polynomial. Okay, and if the equation is having only one variable, then it is meeting the criteria over here. So we can say first one is absolutely correct. Yes, it is a polynomial because 4x square is given minus 3x plus 7. Only one variable is over here, and 2 is the power, which is whole number. Okay, second one, if I will check it out, that variable is y and only one variable is there, and the power is also in whole number, that is 2. Now let's move to the third one. Over here we will check it out that the variable is in root t is given over here. Okay, so you know that once you will remove the root sign from the variable, it will become t 1 upon 2. Okay, t to the power 1 upon 2, and I have already told you that polynomials cannot contain a power in fraction. Okay, so by this you can say no, it is not a polynomial because the expression is having a power in fraction. Okay, because it is written state reason of your answer, so we have to write it down the reason this. Okay, now if we will talk about the fourth one. Okay, so y plus 2 upon y is given. Okay, so you know that I can write it down in this particular manner. Y plus 2 multiplied by 1 upon y, we can write it down in this particular manner. Okay, once I will move y, okay, the denominator to the numerator, it will become minus 1. Y plus 2 to the power y minus 1, the power 1, because there is a positive power is over here. Once the y will become, we will send power in the from the denominator to the numerator, it will become minus 1. And as you know, the variable cannot be in minus, the power cannot be in minus and in fraction. So we can say fourth one is also not a polynomial. Over here the criteria is meeting, all the numbers are having the whole numbers, the power are in whole numbers, but over here one variable, the criteria of one variable is not meeting, so we can say it is also not a polynomial of one variable because over here in this 3 variables has been used. Okay, I hope so you guys understood that how we have done it. Okay, the question is very easy, just you have to understand the concept. Okay, now let's move to the next question, which write the coefficient of x square. Means we have to write it down the coefficient. And what is coefficient? Coefficient means variable, whatsoever variable is written over here, the number which is multiplied by that particular variable, okay, that is known as its coefficient. Okay, so over here we have to find it out, the power of the coefficient of x square. Okay, so x square over here, written over here, okay, and you can check it out, there is no number is there with x square, so we can say over here 1 is written, because we can write it down 2 plus 1 x square plus x. Okay, 1 multiplied by x square will become x square. If the variable is having no number, if there is no number with the coefficient, we will automatically write it down 1 over here in the multiplication. Okay, so in the first one, 1 is the coefficient. Now in the second one, over here it is written 2 minus x square plus x cube is over here, sorry, x cube is it. Okay, so I can say 1 over here, I can put it down 1, write it down 1 over here, so we can say the coefficient of x square is minus 1, because with 1 there is minus sign present over here, so we will write it down minus 1, not 1, we have to write it down minus 1 over here. Okay, now in the third one, the coefficient is pi upon 2. Okay, and in the fourth one, root 2 is the coefficient. Oh, sorry, not the root 2, because over here x square is not given. X square is not given, so we can put x square by ourselves, but like this. We can write it down root 2x minus 1 plus 0x square. Why we have written 0x square? Because if I will multiply 0 by x square, so it will become 0 only. Okay, x square multiplied by, if we will multiply by 0 by any variable or by any number, it will directly become 0. So that's why I have written x square is not given over here, so we have, I have, and you have to put it by yourself with the coefficient 0. So the coefficient over here is 0, and this is the answer. Okay, because once you will multiply any number or any variable by 0, it will become 0. If I will multiply it, I will get this only. Okay, so I hope so you guys understood. Now let's move to the next one, the third question. What is the third question is saying, if you haven't liked my video yet, please do like and subscribe my channel. You will get each and every question regarding your book. Okay, all the examples I've explained, examples also, so you will not face any problem, okay, while doing the questions. Let's move to the third question. Give one example of each of the binomial of degree 35, means with the binomial degree should be 35, and of monomials of degree 100. Okay, first of all I will explain you what is binomial. Binomials over there where there is two terms. Okay, in the expression, in the given expression, there are two terms. That expression is known as binomials, like x square plus y, x square plus 6. Okay, over here first term and the second term, two terms are over here. Okay, so we can say it is a binomial. Okay, so we have to write it down the binomials of degree 35. So I can write it down x to the power 35 plus 68. Like this I can write it down anything. Okay, you can also write it down x to the power 35 plus y, x to the power 35 plus 35. Okay, anything you can write it down. Okay, it doesn't matter. Now what is monomial? Monomial is where there is only one term. There is only one term, like x square, x 66, y to the power 38, like this. Okay, when there is only one, okay, there is only one term is given, that is known as monomial, and we have to write it down monomial of degree 100. So I can write it down over here, I can write it down y to the power 100. Okay, or we can also write it down in this particular manner, or 2x to the power 100. Like this also we can write it down. Over here only one term is there. Okay, I hope so you guys understood. The questions are absolutely easy. Okay, just concentrate, okay, and do each and every questions. You can do it by yourself if you have watched the introduction part, okay, completely, okay, with the full concentration. You have to put the concentrations, okay, while watching the introduction part. Now let's move to the next part. Write the degree of each of the following polynomial. Okay, what is degree? Degree means the highest power of the given expression. Okay, highest power of the given expression is known as degree. Okay, so over here the highest power is, in the given expression, highest power is 3, so the degree is 3. Over here highest power is 2, so we can say degree is 2. over here the highest power is t, over here 1. There is no power, so we can say highest power is 1. Okay, and over here also the highest power is 1. Okay, if any expression is given like this 5t, okay, or we can say x or y or 2x, okay, so we can write it down. If there is no power, we consider the power 1 over, okay, that variable. So all these are the power, and over here 1 is the power over here, and over here also 1 is the power. Okay, so highest degree is 1. I hope so you guys understood each and everything. Okay, now let's move to the next question. Question number 5. What the question is saying: classify the following as linear, quadratic and a cubic polynomial. Okay, so first of all I will explain you what is linear, quadratic and cubic polynomials are. Okay, whenever any equation is given to you, okay, like x square plus 4 x to the x plus 4 x cube plus 2x plus 1, these are the three polynomials given to you. Okay, whenever the power, there is only power 1, okay, the power 1 is over here because there is x, over here there is no power, okay, written, so we consider it the power x, the variable x is having 1 as power. So whenever the power is 1, so we will known as that expression is known as linear. Okay, linear polynomial. Whenever the power is 2, okay, that is known as quadratic polynomial, and whenever the power is 3, that is known as cubic polynomial. Okay, whenever the power is 1, we will consider that linear. Whenever the power is 2, the highest power, okay, or the highest degree, we will say it's 2, we will consider it a quadratic, and if the highest degree is 3, we will consider it as cubic polynomial. Now let's check it out. Over here x square plus x, the highest degree is 2, so I will say it is a quadratic, QUAD. Okay, second one, again the highest power is 2, again QUAD, quadratic polynomial. Over here also the power is 2, again quadratic polynomial. Over here the power is 1, the highest degree is 1, so we can say it is a linear. Over here also the degree is 1, I will say it is a linear. Okay, over here the power is 2, then definitely it is a quadratic polynomial, and over here the power is 3, so it is a cubic polynomial. Okay, I hope so you guys understood. Okay, I've explained each and everything over here also. If you haven't watched my introduction part, please go and watch the introduction part. I've explained each and everything in the easiest manner possible. Okay.